Hi guys. Sorry guys, I really need to cut that one off. I think let me check. I really need to cut that one off. Please join me again. Please join me again. Welcome back again to another live section with Linda Nenye. So you guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Linda Nenye. In case you're Linda Chinenye, in case you're watching for the first time, please do well to subscribe to our channel. And every Friday we go live with different topics. So far, so good. This is our 11th episode, and today's topic will be parenting challenge part two, because this is part two. We already done part one before. So I'll be waiting for my co-host to join. I hope this one works. God, please help. So before that, let me just quickly do a short prayer. Holy Spirit, I love you. Holy Spirit, take control of my life. Holy Spirit, take control of this life. Let everything we shall say, we shall discuss, may impact people's life. May people learn from it. And may you guide us to say what is raw and what is impacting to people. Put the right word in our mouths to teach people about parenting the way we know. And people who are going through challenges in parenting, I pray that you guide them. Holy Spirit, guide them. Be their help and help us in Jesus' name. Amen. It's still the same thing. Oh. It's still the same thing. I don't know. Send this link to your guests. You may also want to share your instruction for guests. You have up to six people on screen at once. It's still the same thing with His grace. I'm here. Is it better now? It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. Anyway, we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. So today topic, please do, and that's why I say please do, Sis Grace, please share me out. If somebody, a content creator might climb up, and let's see if the problem is from my end or from your own side. Please do well to share us out, or if someone you can tell to try with another phone, or a content creator to try and see. Please, if a content creator is there, please can you try to jump into the link, because I'm trying to get Sis Grace up. It's showing edit name, kick from studio, banned from studio, which I'm not doing any of it. I don't know why it's still not working. Please and please, if you're a content creator, I'm not, don't on your camera if you're not comfortable with it. Just click, climb on the this thing, click on it. You ban me. No, no, I can't. I did not ban. I'm just saying, because that's what is showing here. When your name is there, it will show banned from studio. I did not ban. To ban a guest, you need to require all guests to automatic authenticity with your YouTube Facebook. Everything guests will need to authentically useless their fresh page or keep them. You can turn this off at any time in your settings. Request all guests to log in. Please log in. I don't know what. Let me don't go and press the one that. Huh. See. So Yo-Yo's one is working. Oh, thank you so much, Yo-Yo.
Yes, host, good morning. I just
Good
jumped
morning.
in for you to know that it's working to also check with you, so it's not from your end. What happened?
Oh, no. Sis Grace, I think it's from your end, because Sis Oyoyo just entered now. She just entered now, and I don't know what happened again. So I think it's from your end. What's happening? I also don't know. If you have any of that phone without your name, then I'll edit it and put your name like that. If you can have another phone to use, you try and jump in. Sis, you're sorry. I don't know what happened. You were talking and interrupted again. Network today. It seems you kicked me out. Oh my goodness. I did not. Oh, but the link works. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I did not. I just exit like this and everything, even myself, I went out. I didn't do anything. I'm not. I'm trying to get people to log in, and I'm seeing this. I did not. I don't know. Okay, the link is working. Please, His Grace, if you can see some another way to get in, it would be good. So meanwhile, let me be talking with the few points I've written down, and before she will come, so that I'll not keep my audience waiting. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sis Oyoyo, for the response. So I was talking about um, positive discipline methods that you can effective method that involve positive discipline. So the first one is communication, a clear communication. Use your age. Okay, the screen of my two phone is so bad. Oh, okay. Oh my God. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know. This Grace, please also share me out, I guess, so that someone will come in. If someone will come in, it will be so helpful. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Share me out so that people can come in and okay, and we will see. So instead of wasting time, let me let me continue with where I stopped. So I was talking about clear communications. It's written down here. Use clear and age appropriate language to explain rules and expectation from your child. While breaking it down in the layman's way, kids are different. The way you communicate with the way, okay, let me say me, the way I communicate with my 11 years old son is not the way I communicate with my 4 years old daughter. So when you're giving communication, when you're giving discipline, make sure that you use words that are clear to them to understand. Okay. So that's my first point. I have a laptop downstairs. Let me look for the key. Maybe I can connect there. Okay, okay. I've shared you out. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. I'll be waiting. Meanwhile, as she's coming, let me be discussing the ones I've written down. So when she comes, she will continue. And if you're a content creator or you want to jump in, non-content creator, you're watching us from the background, please also share your thoughts or share your experience in the comment section. I'll be reading it out so that people will be learning. Okay, so my first point for effective discipline is clear communication. Make sure, according to the age appropriate, you should not use the same discipline method you use for your 4 years old child. I'm talking for myself. I use for my 4 years old baby girl and the same for my 11 years old son because of their age difference. A 4 years old child will not understand some disciplines like kneeling down, handsing up, or face your naughty corner. They will not understand such. It will be like a big punishment for them. So when you're giving discipline, when you discipline your child, also consider the age appropriate and also consider clear communication. Okay, so that's the first one. I don't want to waste much time. I will enter the next one because I have like three topics, subtopics to discuss under this parenting challenge. Okay, the second one is positive reinforcement. It means praise and reward good behavior to motivate your child to continue making positive choices. Positive reinforcement, like let's use for instance in schools, like my son's school, I use that as an instance. When they do well, I when he comes back from school, I'm going through his notebooks. I'm seeing lots of stars, lots of heart shapes, lots of well done, excellent, like that. So in doing so, in giving them such reinforcement, that's what they mean by reinforcement. If you it's encouraging them to do more, giving them praises. Not only, don't get me wrong, don't not only when they do good things, You might be looking at your child, oh, you're so beautiful today. It's or your child is doing something. Encourage the child to keep up the good work. You see that either not using don't get also wrong, not material stuff, but positively. Oh, I love the way you solved this math today. Well done. You did so great. A reinforcement, positive reinforcement. Even me as an adult, if somebody discipline me in a positive way, like giving me praises, I'll be blushing now. You guys understand? I'll be blushing. So imagine if you're doing that to a kid. Imagine if you're doing that to your child using positive reinforcement, like your child completes homeworks on time, your child do the dishes on time. Oh, you say, oh, I love the way you did this today. Who is telling me? Okay, I love the way you did this today. Excuse me, I'm having network issues. No. Okay, the first one, like I said, positive, clear communication, positive reinforcement is the second one I discuss about. Discipline them in a positive way. Don't use all your frustration. Maybe you came back from work, you're so tired, you're someone annoyed you, bam, you put it on your child. Mm-mm. It will decrease the child's self-esteem. So the next thing you should do also is time ins. Time ins in the sense that instead of time out, consider using time in where you spend quality time with your child to discuss their behavior and emotions. Yes, like I talk in my vlogs, I do I'm blog, sis. Blog from where? Blog from where, sorry? From my end or from your side? No banned guests. I did not do that, sorry. Guests see views and comments. Guests can stream their own. Play a sound when a guest enter. Get more authentication. All these things I've not gone to this before. I did ban. I tried to enter, but it says the browser has blocked me. Hey, wahala deal. Is it from my own side that the browser, or you because you tried again and again? Is it because you tried again and again? That's what the stranger said to me. Oh, I will screenshot to you on IG. Hey, is this StreamYard that block you or from? I don't think it's me because my own is working and someone just come up. I think maybe it's StreamYard people. They have an issue there. Ha, wahala. Today, see. Anyway, we'll reschedule when you're free. Let me just share the ones I have and I will end the live even if it's so that it will not be boring, so that someone that is watching will also learn. Okay. Okay, so what I was saying is time in, like someone said, oh, in my comment section, I love the way you take your kids out. Taking them out during that period, walking, we discuss about how they behave. Maybe if they've done something wrong, I will just try to buckle it up. Send guys, please excuse me. Let me see what she's just saying. Hey, the browser has the browser has blocked your mic and camera. Oh my god. I did not, oh, I did not. Hey, I wish someone else would just climb up and check again. If it's from my side, because I did not do anything, maybe because of that. Maybe because you have tried again and again. That might be the issue. That might be the issue. Oh, Sis Grace, so thank you so much for your effort. I don't know what's happening. Brother Bernard, you better take your time today. This is so painful to me too. See, it's really, really painful, seriously. I don't know what's happening. Eh? No, put using timeout. No, I didn't do all these things. All these things are there. Hmm. Wow. Wow, for this. It's so painful, seriously. Anyway, let me, instead of wasting time, maybe we reschedule, because I also want to ask you questions so that you share your opinion as a mom in diaspora, and you share how you're coping, you share how the challenges you're facing as a mom. That's why I invited a mom, and she is in US. But this thing is not working. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, let me talk. It's really painful. Anyway. So, like I was saying, another way you can try, if you can control yourself, buckle it up, let the child, let the time, you have a time in the sense that you have a quality time spend with your child, maybe 30 minutes, because kids might get bored if you take a lot of time in discussing. Just bring out some time. Like if I'm doing that, I'm working with my son, I'll just be discussing with him, and we'll just be working. So that's another way you can discipline yourself if you can control yourself. Okay. Another positive way is, where's that thing? These are all discipline. Hi, sis Gray. Sis, sis Rosemary, please, can you just click on the link and see if it's working? Because sis Grace has been trying to come up, and I don't know, it's not working from her own side. So I don't know if it's from my end. This thing is it's happening, or from her own side. It's not coming at all. She has tried again and again, still is not working. So another way you can do is redirecting. Gentle guide your child behavior towards an method, appropriate activity choice when they are misbehaving, like diverting them. Okay, she's here. See, Grace, I think it's from your own end. I
The
think
link
it's
is
from
working.
your own. The link is working. I think it's from her own end. She has been trying again and again to enter, and it's not working. I don't know what's happening. And she's supposed to come and share her own experience too. Whew. Anyway, let me talk instead of thank you so much for confirming. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
welcome.
for
I can come down now,
confirming.
Abby.
You can come if you have anything to share with us, or you can share with us.
It's not. It's more that I don't really have anything. No.
All right, all right.
Mm.
Okay, thank you so much for the confirmation. It's great. So it's not from my end, it's from your own side. It's really painful, seriously, that you're not here. Anyway, if possible, we can reschedule. Okay. So I don't have access to this again. Huh? I'm blocked. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my goodness. Oh my Jesus. I'm blocked. StreamYard, what is wrong with them again? Hey, that means it's from your own side. Huh? Voila. Anyway, let me just talk so that if 1 hour is over, then we can go. All right, the next one is, I said, redirecting their behavior. Maybe sometimes, you guys, sometimes kids, they act something, how will I put it? They behave like, oh, what I'm doing is right. When maybe they are doing something wrong, they might be thinking it's right that they are doing. But as a parent, what you need to do as a disciplined way is to redirect them. Redirect them to achieving that behavior, redirect them towards appropriate choice. The choice, okay, let me see, but it's still the same address. Yes, it's still the same. It's still the same, Sis Grace. Change your POP on your browser. Oh, what is POP? I don't even know. Pop. Change. She said you should change your POP, okay, on your browser. Then it might work. I'm still here waiting for you, Sis Grace, because it's not going to be easy for me. So redirect their behavior. Like what I was saying, you guys, I said like kids might be doing something. Like I watched somewhere where a child was carrying water, and she thought pouring that water on the floor is the right thing to do. She was playing with the water, and maybe she want to experience some, all these funny memes, or what is it that they usually show on kids. So she think if she pour that water, it will be so fun. Refresh your browser. Okay, refresh your browser. She said you should refresh your browser. So if you're a mom and you're watching such behavior, it might piss you off. Me, it will piss me off. But another thing you can do to discipline that child is to redirect the behavior. Tell them that this is wrong. Tell them that this is why. Like in one of my son's parenting, what am I? My son principal said that these children of generation 2000 below, if you tell them why, like they are walking on their legs like this, they are walking like this on their legs, they are walking on the toe. You tell them, please don't walk like that, it will damage your leg. They will ask you why. And if you tell them because your leg will break, that's not the why they are looking for. That's what she said. That's not the why they are looking for. So they're so curious on what will happen. And they might be thinking it's fun if they behave like that. They might thinking it's fun. But you as a parent, you have to guide them, redirect them, tell them redirect the behavior towards a better way, appropriate activity. You can choose activity to or choose when they are mischieved. The choices you made, you can give them the other choices, still the same. I just did. I have done it twice. It's still the same. Hey, the browser don't want you to. I restarted my phone even. Wahala. Hey, I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, now since you restart, okay. If you restart your phone, let me paste the link again. Let me paste the link again. Okay. Ah, we're still here. Okay. So another way you can discipline your child positively is natural consequences. I will explain this. Like allowing your child to experience the natural consequences. Yes, this I'm coming to this. Allow them to experience the consequences of their action. Ify Space, thank you so much, Ma, for joining. Greetings to you too. Thank you so much for joining. We are talking about parenting challenges, and among there, we are talking about positive discipline, how you can discipline your child. So I'm making some points on how to discipline your child positively that will not affect, because discipline your child, the way you discipline your child determines their affects their physical, emotional well-being as well. Okay. So I don't know. She said I don't know. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. So greeting Ifima. Please, if you have anything to share about this topic, you can also share with us. And among that, we'll be talking about parenting styles. I'll be before 1 hour will reach. I'll be sharing with you guys the parenting styles I've written down to share with you guys. Okay. So thank God I prepared something. I was hoping that Sis Grace will come and share with us her own parenting style, her own positive way of discipline and all that. But I don't know why her own is not working. Oh, and she tried to schedule this time. She tried to make out this time. Village people. Brother Bernard, you better leave her browser alone oh, before I'll fire you. So the next thing is natural consequences. This one, I so much love this one a lot. Let me explain it to you guys. He said, allow your child to experience the natural consequences of their action. You get when you allow them, okay, within self within safe limits. Yes, with safe limits to help them learn from their mistakes. Natural consequences. Okay, which example should I give to you guys? This is a very, very good discipline technique. Maybe a child is drawing on the floor. Let's use drawing on the floor, for instance. And after drawing on the floor, you tell that child to clean that thing. Allow them to play. My house sometimes I let them scatter it upside down, but you must clean it. You get. Maybe we reschedule another time. We'll tell Harvey to also check for me when he comes back. Okay, okay. But you also can drop on. Please stay tuned, please, because if someone is not here with me, I can see only two people. But I hope people are watching from the background and they will also learn. Okay. I'll come back later to watch again. Okay, 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 okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your efforts to join. It's not easy. Thank you so much. Okay. So, like I was saying, positive natural consequences. Allow maybe you have been warning that child, you have been telling this child, stop that, and the child thinks he's doing the right thing. So you just let that baby to experience it so that when they experience it, they will learn from it. I need to jump on the program I said earlier. Okay, 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 see Grace. Okay, I'll still chat you up on I'll still DM you and maybe we'll reschedule. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, you can join. Hi, Merriment. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. How is my bobo doing? And Merriment all the way from downtown India. Okay, guys, so we are talking about parenting challenges, and I'm sharing with you guys positive ways you can discipline your child. So I'm in the point number, I guess, point number 5. I've talked about the first one I talk about is clear communication. Make sure you have a clear communication. When you want to discipline your child, make sure you communicate clearly what you want. Let your no be your no. Let your yes be your yes. You gotta go, you understand. Another thing is positive reinforcement. Positive in reinforcement in the sense like praising the child, rewarding the child, promising the child, if you do this, like some when what I do, I tell my they love going to park. They love going to park, the playgrounds to play. So I tell them, if you want us to go to park today, we must finish our homework. We must finish our homework. If we don't finish our homework, you see them shouting, "No, mommy, no, mommy." They will fast of us and finish the homework. So positive reinforcement, praising them, telling them, giving them rewards when they do good things, or giving them rewards when they listen to you, positively reinforcement. It also helps in disciplining your child, making your child to be firm. Okay, next point I mentioned is time in. Interesting topic. Thank you, my darling sister. Thank you so much. You're a young mom. I guess you will learn from this. Okay. And, I'm speaking from my own experience too, and you're going to learn from this. Okay. Thank you so much for please do well to share me out, and don't forget to subscribe if you're watching for the first time, and give us thumbs up, and that will be it. Okay, let's continue. Love this topic. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much, ma. If he space, ma, please, if you have any contribution to this topic, click on the link and you're highly welcome on the panel to discuss with us. Okay. I wanted our co-host to be here, but her network was giving her issue. So I'll just discuss on the points I've written down. So, like I said, I have written down a lot. I need to rush this one so that I can enter these different parenting styles that I've written down. I did the research and it's working for some people. Okay. So the next one is time out. Time out in the sense that spending quality time with your child, telling them this is the behavior you did today. I don't like it. This is how you can improve. Like my own self. Oh God. Oh, sorry guys. I needed to do something for the kid. Okay, so like the timeout I'm talking about, the timeout, like telling them this is what you do in the discussion time. In that period, you tell them this is what you do. I don't like the behavior. This is how you can improve. Okay, so that's time in, not time out. Time out is like shutting them, not having time for them. But the time out I'm talking about is having time for them and uh, discussing their behavior and emotions, discussing their behaviors and emotion. How do you feel? Put Explain it in the way they can understand. And in the according to the age appropriate, you tell them this is the behavior you did and which pissed me off, which I don't like. Like I used to tell my son, this is what you do, don't do it next time. Okay, so another point I made is redirecting them, gently guiding their behavior towards a more appropriate method or more appropriate activities, instead of them uh, like coloring on the floor all the time. Using it because that's the thing my kids they do. So I'm using this example. You, if you have a better example, please share with us in the comment section. Okay, so instead of them playing excessively, you can also redirect their activities to something else, something they love. Okay, another activity, another way is, which I love well, is natural consequences, like letting them make the mistake. This is a punishment that they will regret. I watched one lady. Okay, in parenting coach, I follow the parenting coach I used to do. I'll share this experience with you. She said that her son did something wrong in school. They were writing exam and they said, okay, not exam, but test, I guess. And the child copied from the next child and said that it is his own work. You get, it is own work. He cheated and he's telling the teacher that it is own work. And the teacher knows the truth. They call the mom. Instead of the mom come and be scolding the child, and she was sharing her own experience. She said what she did was she allowed the child go to the market, get all the necessary equipment they need for that thing. She didn't shout at the child. She didn't scold the child. She let this her son to experience the consequences. She let the baby to experience it, like from his own mistake. Like he said, you cannot embarrass me. You see that you embarrass you, your shame. We cannot share your shame. Your shame is your shame. Your embarrassment is your embarrassment. So he let the child to embarrass himself and get the correction by himself. And he was like, Mom, why did you let that thing to happen? He said that the lady was saying that she let the child to learn from his own mistake, because when you always correct them, they won't learn from that. So that's the natural consequences. Allow them to make that mistake. They want to color, let them color. But if they color finish, they must erase it, they must clean it, sparkling. It must clean, you get? So that's another consequences, another discipline. This is a powerful one. Trust me, parents, if you're watching this, use this discipline. Even your child that you're using it on will be confused. You say, what is wrong with mommy today? Let them do that mistake. And from that mistake, they will learn. Okay. From that natural, this is a big powerful point. This one I'm talking about natural consequences. Let me read it out again. Allow your children to experience the natural consequences of their action. Allow them to experience it, and with a safe limit. A safe limit. You should not remove your eyes from them. You should also make it within a safe limit. Another thing is so that they can learn from their mistakes. Okay, so that they can learn from their mistakes. Another thing is modeling their behavior. Modeling their behavior. Set a good example by demonstrating the behavior you want your child to emulate. Yes, this is also for all parents. For all parents, set a good example. You are telling your child you should not lie, but in front, you and your husband, you are talking and you're lying. So, what do you want them to emulate? You're telling your child shouting is not good, but in front, you're already shouting at phone. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You're shouting at in the phone. So, this one is modeling their behavior. What you want your child to do, show it to them, because they say children learn faster from what they see, from what they hear. Good evening, Mommy Ifechi. Oh, notice that you are live now. Thank you so much, Mommy Ifechi, for joining. I appreciate your presence. And we are also in this parenting topic again. And that's 6 minutes. We are in this parenting topic again. Okay. So, like what I was saying is, let your child model that behavior. You don't tell your child, don't, do not, which other example I will use. You cannot tell your child, like you tell your child to pray. You're telling your child you must pray, you must pray. But why your child is not seeing you pray? Let me share you example again. Let me share you experience again from parents. A dad, he always read his Bible with a phone. And for people that use phone to read their Bible, every specific time, specific day, every day, he will sit in the couch with his phone and reading the Bible. But this his son thought he's not reading the Bible because the Bible is on the phone now. He's not seeing the Bible. So his son always see this dad a particular time, particular every day on the same spot, pressing phone. So this son of him, he's sharing his experience. So I'm dropping the link so anyone that wants to come again can also join us. So this son of him always observe him. The man does not know that his son is observing him. So he asked his son asked him, what are you always doing? He told him that I'm just relaxing and reading my Bible. But the son did not believe him because it's phone now. So once the man said, the moment he changed his thought of bringing the physical Bible in his couch and reading, he did it the first day, he did it the second day, the third day, the son came and joined him. And that was how he knew that if you want a child to emulate you, you should do that so that they will see it. Now, okay, that was how he was reading the Bible with now with the Bible, not with his phone. Okay, do you get the example? So let your child model their behavior in the way you want it to be. If you want your baby to clean house, first of all, you have to have a clean house for yourself. You can't have a started house and you expect your child to also follow that rule. You must set a rule that my house is clean. Okay, I hope you get this point. So modeling their behavior. Another point is empathy. Empathy. Empathy, let me read this one out. It says, show understanding and empathize towards your child feeling and frustration, even when they addressing their misbehavior. Even when you are addressing your child's misbehavior, mischief, you show also empathy. Put yourself in that child's position according to age appropriate. I don't have, do I have example on this? Do I have example? Okay, let me share example. Maybe your child come back home and you got a report that your child hit someone in school. So how do you counsel your child? How do you make your child, excuse me, how do you make your child to understand that hitting is bad, pushing is bad? Is to make that child to put the child in your shoe. You might tell the child, how will you feel when someone beats you back? When someone annoys you, how will you feel? So that you have to make the child understand his own action. You have to make that your baby to understand this is way to deal with it. This what you did is wrong. Mommy Fechi, I hope you're still there. Please, if you have any contribution to this, I'm talking about positive discipline, and I'm listing the points on how you can discipline your child positively. Positively, not the wrong way, not the beating way, but positive way. You get? So please, and I'm still talking about parenting challenges and parenting style. I'll enter that in few minutes. I'm trying to round up so that it will be 1 hour. Okay. Um, all right. So the next thing, okay, I was talking about empathy. Try to make sure that you understand the feeling of your child. Try to make sure that you empathize towards your child, and even while you are addressing the mischief, even while you're telling what you did, not like you come and be shouting, "Hey, I know you what you're a bad boy, you're a naughty boy. What you did was so wrong." try to empathize with that child. First of all, you have to address the issue, understand why your child behaved like that, because a child cannot just wake up and start behaving like that, you get. So try to understand, empathize with that child, why he did such a thing. Okay, please, if you're watching, please don't forget to give me thumbs up, share me out, and let's continue. Subscribe to our channel. So the next one is problem solving. Problem solving. Encourage your child to be part of problem solving. You should not take away their problem. Show them the way on how. I'm still here, my dear. Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I was saying problem solving. You should not take away the problem from the child. Instead, you should show that child how to solve that problem. Encourage the child the problem solving process, the process of solving that process, that thing. Let me give example, like if they give you homework, you want to quickly finish the homework. You will not explain anything to the child. Is this discipline? No, this is not related to discipline. Problem solving. Okay, problem solving. I'm trying to get example to suit to discipline. Maybe your child come back home and complain, uh, this is what happened in school, what you do, what are you going to do as a parent. Please, you guys should be contributing to the topic, and I would really like you guys to contribute to this topic. Okay, so in terms of problem solving, you have to make the child understand this is how the problem should be solved. Fighting is not the solution, beating is not the solution. What again that does children do? um, Not playing with other peers, not being kind is not the solution. Tell them the proper solution to that, and help them find solution and make a better choice. You know, they are still young kids. You have to also guide them to make a better choice. You still have to guide them. Remember, you have to guide them to make a good choice that uh, in a way of solving that problem. Okay. Another thing is consistency. Another point is consistency. Consistency, be consistent with rules and consequences. Yes, as a parent, if you want to discipline your child, be consistent in the sense that if your child do something wrong, don't just laugh over it, because you laughing over it might give the child the impression that he did something good. Do you get? So be consistent, be firm with your discipline. If you want to discipline your child, be firm with it. I have a guess. Okay. Hello, Ma. Good evening.
Good evening. Good
So
evening.
happy to see you again. I hope you
Thank
enjoy
you.
your trip.
Yes, yes. Our weekend away last week. It was good. It was good.
All
Yes.
right, thank God.
Mm. Yes, I thought I'll just come up quickly.
All right.
Hmm. I'm hearing myself. Why is that? Hold on.
Echo.
I don't know why I'm hearing myself back. And I haven't got anything else on. Hmm.
Network.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
But can you hear me or are you hearing me
Yeah,
repeating
yeah,
myself?
you can hear you. No, 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 you're not repeating yourself.
Okay, just me hearing that. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a quick one. Just a quick one. Sometimes it's a bit tricky for me to talk about these things because of the gap between when I raised my children and now. As I've said in some of my videos, even my children who are in their 30s and late 20s, sometimes they see what is happening now, how children are being raised up now, and they're like, hmm, when we are growing up, we wouldn't have said that to our mom. We wouldn't have said that to our dad. We wouldn't have behaved like that. They're only about all of you, your ages. So now the children you're having now, how you raise them up is going to be slightly different.
Yeah.
However, what has not changed is the way God told us in the Bible to raise up our children. But we have to remember that things have moved on. For example, the way I was raised up in the 60s and 70s wasn't the way I raised up my children in the 80s and 90s. things, there was a things I let go that my parents wouldn't have let go when I was growing up. And that will be the same for you people raising up your children now as well. There are things you have to let go. If you, it's not every battle you have to fight. Oh my, I want my child to be this. I want this. If you enforce things, it will actually damage the children. They will be very distant from you gradually. It may not happen immediately.
Gradually.
When they are younger, they don't have their own say. They are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can be following. But as they get into teenage years, it becomes difficult. They start rebelling because they now think, especially if they're abroad, they now think that they have the leeway, they can do what they like. So, positive parenting is very important, and it's very important to create like a safe environment, a safe and interesting environment. Don't let the kids feel bored. I know that now you have what do you call it, tablets, this, that they can use, but don't let them use that a lot. Be the person that they see and interact with more, because I think I overheard you saying something about a mother asking the child to read the Bible while the child doesn't see the mom reading the Bible because she's
Yeah.
reading her Bible from the phone.
Phone, yeah.
I've always frowned against reading Bible from the phone. Always. I've never done it. And if I'm going to church or anywhere that I need the Bible, I go with my physical Bible. My Bible is all marked with various colors and stuff like that. But with the phone, you can't be on the phone. I know social media, what it's like. You might be
Distraction,
on the phone
yeah.
reading your Bible and a call will come in, and with one eye, you're looking at that call or that message. You are distracted. I don't care what anybody says about this Bible thing on the phone. Oh, I don't believe in it. And children will not understand it because all they know is that they see you handling your phone. So it's
Yeah.
very important that we create a safe environment, not boring, do things with them. Even if you're not with them, give them something that they can do and they're not bored, especially if they're only one child. But if there's more than one child, it makes it easier so they can interact and do things with their siblings. So also be an assertive parent. Use assertive type of discipline. What do I mean by being assertive? It means communicating with them in a direct and honest manner,
Manner.
without you say something and then they now come back to you and request that thing that you've already said no to or that they shouldn't do. They come back, and because you don't want them to disturb you, you say, "Oh yeah, yeah, just go and take it. Yeah, just go and play." Mm-mm. You're not doing that. Next time they'll come back with more. Don't be too busy for them. Be assertive. Once you say something, let them know that when once mom or dad says no, say no with reason. Oh, don't never ever say no to them without reason,
No,
without giving them the
because
reason
it
why
might
you're
involve
saying.
you.
Yeah, exactly. You say, but we know because they are very inquisitive. They say, especially when they are 5, 6, and 3, 5, 4,
Why?
they'll be
Why?
asking you, but
Why?
why? But
But
why?
why?
And then you hear some
Why?
parents saying, because I'm your mom,
I'm your
because
dad.
I said so. Mm-mm. You are going to lose that child. That is not a reason. Give them the reason. If necessary, sit down with them on the same level so they'll be seeing you eyeball to eyeball.
My
Let
boy,
your
yeah.
children learn to have eye contact. Not that way we are brought up when you are looking directly at your parents' eye and they will tell you off. "Inenema ya na mkpụrụ anya. You
Mm.
stupid, this and that." No, 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 no. Now encourage them to have eye contact
Eye
with you.
contact, yes.
Yes, it's very, very important
Yes, it's very
for
important.
them, whether in diaspora, whether back home.
Anywhere.
Encourage your children to have eye contact with you, and
Mm.
also have realistic expectations of these children. Some parents are overdoing it. You have to have realistic expectations. Do not compare them with other children that you think are having A stars. Why are you having B when my friend's child is having A star? Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No unrealistic. Every child is different, even with their siblings. You may see one child in the same family having all A stars in their test. The other child is having B and C. It does not mean that the one having B and C is not doing his or her best. They are doing their best, and the best they could get is B or C. And it doesn't matter. Encourage them, eventually, when they get to certain age, when they have to decide the subject they will do at uni or wherever, they'll find something to do. It shouldn't be all about education, especially about with our people. I've said it here in the diaspora. You can have a PhD and somebody with O levels will be your manager. Why? Because they have been in that job for a number of years, they've got the experience, and with you, with your PhD, you just came out of the uni, you have your papers, you have your qualifications, you have not got the experience. That O level person who have worked there for 5, 6, 7 years will be your manager. And that is how it works here. That's why when people are talking about this education, it's well and good to be educated so they can be able to express themselves. However, let's have realistic expectations of our children right from early age. If his brother or sister worked when they were 1 year or 9 months, and at 1 year and 1 month they haven't worked, be patient with them. They're so different. They may be siblings, but they are different. Just encourage them and say, "Yeah, go on, you can do it," and stuff like that. Children look at parents a lot. They listen to parents a lot. Even if they go out there and somebody says anything to them, they're waiting to see what their parents will say, what their mom or dad will say about the situation. Just say to them, that person said what to you? Ah, don't mind them. You are this, you are that. Keep praising them, and that's the one that will sink into their head. Not when some parents are even the one using harsh words on their children, telling them off. I don't even know. Mama ABC, I don't know how you came into my womb, and this and that. What kind of nonsense? Some of the things some parents say to their children, it makes you shudder. We have to be very, very careful because all these things, the children internalize them. They may be quiet when they're younger because they can't face you, they can't say anything. But as they get older and get into teenage years, that's when you have a big problem in your hand because they'll go out there, they will watch other people how they behave. And if they resent you because you have scared them by the way you behave with them, they will just follow others and you've lost them.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's all I can say really for now.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much. I won't be long in this one. I will not be so much long. So thank you so much for the positive discipline method you have shared with us, like you said. And empathy, does it also contribute to positive discipline, empathizing with that child?
Of course, it's all part of it. When you empathize with your child, it means that you actually understand where they are coming from or what is happening with them. You try and empathize, try and understand. Because empathizing means you are understanding, you're trying to share the feelings of that child. So when that child comes and maybe even be what you did or the way you shouted at them or whatever, and they later come back and say, "Well, you shouted at me, this and that." Empathize and explain to them why you did what you did. Yes. So empathy is very important also in raising up a child because
Positively.
that means that you understand and you share their feelings. You need
Yeah.
to show empathy. Very important.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma, for that contribution. Thank you so much. Without you, I don't know what I'll be doing sometimes. You have more experience and you share. Hello, okay, somebody joined. Anita, thank you so much for joining. Many Queen. Longman, thank you so much for joining. We appreciate. Please don't forget to thumbs up the video. Okay, we are talking about positive discipline, positive parenting challenge. Okay, and that's what we just discussed. And Mami Fechi just shared one or two, and I hope you guys pick also one or two from that she said. Okay. And mom, in problem solving, like I said, I hope I got what I said in problem solving. Like instead of giving them the the matchbox, how will I which prove I don't know proverb. Instead of giving them the answer to the problem, uh, it's better you show them how to solve that problem. There is
Mhm.
anyway, there is Igbo adage they use
Mm.
for this. There is Igbo adage, but I can't really remember how they use that Igbo adage.
Mm.
I don't know. Like there's one my mother used to say that ana akụ nwata ihe mgbe ọ wụfuru mmanụ ọ mgbe ọ
Mm.
wụfuru upurutu
Mm.
Like my mom used to say that they don't beat a child when you pour oil because they have oil, that base oil. It's when you
Mm.
pour the down one, the main oil,
Yes.
that's when they will beat you. So in problem
Okay.
solving, allow your child to make that mistake, and
Yes.
through that mistake, let the child learn from there. But with safe limits, don't get it wrong. With
Yes.
safe limits, you should also be around the child so that excuse me, so that the child will not go wrong path. Direct the child rightfully. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much,
Mm-hmm.
mommy,
Mm-hmm.
for
Yes.
that
Yeah.
contribution. Thank you
I've
so
got, yeah,
much.
positive problem solving is very important because it creates a happier environment
Mm.
and makes the relationship with your child stronger. So it's very, very important, yeah, that you create a positive, yeah, problem solving environment. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Another one I was saying is like, okay, you already said it, consistency. Let your no be your no. Let your
Mm,
yes be your yes.
very important.
Don't be distracted because you want to watch a movie or you want to
Mm,
do something. You say, oh yeah, take, go. Instead of to stick
yeah.
to that,
Yeah.
instead of to stick to that word you want, and you also getting distracted by that. Okay, active listening. Being an active listener. Pay attention to your child concern, feelings, which can foster a more open and trust relationship. Yes,
Yes.
like a lady said, a lady I'm following, she's a coach, parenting coach. She said, your child might said, mommy, listen, you're busy pressing phone, you're busy doing
Mm-hmm.
this. She said, keep down everything. Even if you're wearing glasses, remove your glasses and said, okay, tell me what is it. Pay attention to the pay attention to that child. In that way, you are giving them the attention they need. You're empathizing with them. You're telling them, okay, I'm with you. Let's
Yes.
discuss. But in the essence of where they are saying, I want mommy, I want to tell you something. You say, please
Mm,
go away. I'm busy right now. Like me,
mm,
okay, I will not say that I'm not guilty of this one. Maybe I might be doing something, maybe cooking or doing some house chores, and that time my daughter will come or my son will come. Mommy, let's play. I will say no. I'm busy. So I think
mm.
I'm guilty of that. But
Yeah,
give
we
them
are all.
specific
No,
reason.
no
Yeah.
mom will tell you that they're not guilty of that. No, no, no.
Mm.
Yes.
I do give them specific reason that this is why I will not play with you because my son, second son, he loves saying, "Mommy, let's play. Let's do hide and seek. Let's do this." But it's annoying sometimes because it comes
Mm,
when you're busy. Maybe you're cooking
mm,
or maybe you're doing some laundry. That's when he will come and say, "Okay, let's play." But me,
mm,
I stand firmly. I said, "No, I cannot
mm.
because I'm cooking.
So,
No, I
yes.
cannot because I'm washing. Give
Yeah,
me
yeah,
some
yeah,
time, you know.
yeah.
Give me some
But
time."
then, yes,
Mm.
try and create that time, another time,
Okay.
to say, oh yeah, when I was doing this, you mentioned that you want me to do this or do this with you. Now
Yeah.
I'm free. Can we do it? So that way,
Okay.
that child is reassured that
Okay.
next time when mommy says, oh, I'm busy, I'm doing
Mm.
something now, later on, they I would
Mm.
actually come back. Some inquisitive children will even be the ones to come back to you when they see that you are no more
Let's
busy. They will come
play.
back and say, "Oh, you finished what you're doing now, mommy. Can we now do this, or can you do this for me now?" Some of them will come back, even if they didn't come back. If you can, go back to them
Go back
and
to
say,
them.
"Oh, that
Exactly.
will reassure them that you actually care." Sometimes some of the words these children use when they think that their parents are not caring, it can be
Mm.
heartbreaking to you as a
Hey,
parent, thinking,
so
oh my
much.
God.
So
Yeah,
much.
it can be, and it's getting
So
worse
much.
because the children now, they are more, I don't know how to put it, than when we raise up our children. Now, children can
Oh,
say all
say
things and you just
anything.
feel so, yeah, you feel so bad.
They can
That's
without fear
something,
even.
yes, there's something that is called critical listening.
Mm.
Critical listening is like it's like a process of understanding what that person is saying or what that child is saying and trying to evaluate it try to understand what they're saying, because what the way they explain things, you may not fully understand it. You can tell them to come again. What do you mean? What did you say? They may use another word to say what they said, but that is called critical listening. That means that you are critically listening to what they're saying and try to process it in your with your own understanding, because your own understanding might be different from their own understanding. And then when you
Exactly.
think, you understand what they say. Critical thinking now means that you have to say to them, am I right in thinking that what you are saying is this? And they will say, oh, yes, mommy. Or they'll say, no, 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 mommy, that's what I said. They repeat what they said. Don't assume that what you heard first is what they said. I tell you now, some parents who are not very educated, some of their children, even 5, 6 year old, are teaching them English or teaching them things. Some of the words they use, some of the parents who did not have opportunity to go to school, the children are using bigger English than those children. So the way you understand it, even though you are not all that educated, because you didn't have the privilege, and your children, maybe especially in diaspora, they are going to a good school, they are understanding these things. Where when they come back and use some of these things, don't be shy to say to them, say that again. Can you explain it again? And then your critical thinking and listening will now come in to try and understand what they say, and then go back, say to them, you mean this? And if it is, they'll tell you. They'll tell you. But you have to have time. Don't assume that you understand what they're saying, because I'm telling you now, sometimes they use some of this grammar. I mean, you're like, what? What are you saying? I remember when mine were younger. Yeah, so yeah, critical listening is very, very important in parenting as
Important.
well, especially at the age all your children are. Because I can see Mary Queen Longman there. She's got these
Yeah.
lovely young children as well. Yeah, so let's
So, Mary Queen, can you share with us your positive discipline technique or um, your positive way of discipline that you know and in the comment section, or is she out? Because some people will just click in and click out. Hello, are you there? So if you're there, please, I need your opinions also. Okay, tell us what you know about that. I think I'll be rounding up. I don't want this live to be so long. My son is having school tomorrow. I have to wake
yeah,
up
and
and it's already
it,
11:30 here. Oh
oh
my goodness.
really? Here
Yeah,
here
it's
is
already
half
11.
here is 2 minutes to seven. 2 minutes to seven. I have a
Oh,
call at 7. So I just decided to
yeah.
jump in before 7 so I can just edit this
7.
point before
Thank you
my
so
call.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
No
much, mommy. I
worries.
appreciate this
Okay. Do they do they
encouragement.
change do they change clock where you are? Because here in the UK, from tomorrow, from Sunday, early Sunday morning, our time and Nigerian time will no longer be the same. We're going to be 1 hour behind.
Oh my
Do they
God.
do it there?
I really don't know how they change this. When they talk about changing of time, I get confused how they do it. Is it that the
Oh, how?
clock will
Yeah.
stop or another clock will start?
No, no, no. What happens? All the clocks in your, for example, the ones in your car, the ones in your
Mm,
phone, the ones on
mm,
your wristwatch. No, no, no.
mm.
Wristwatch, it depends on the type of wristwatch you have.
Okay.
Wristwatch, you have to change it manually. The one in your clock on your table, you change it manually. But the one in your car, on your phone, on your Fitbit, if you have Fitbit, they will automatically change at midnight on Sunday. That changes. So
Wow.
assuming you went to bed at 10, it actually means that you went to bed at 9. Because by
Oh
12
my
midnight,
God.
the clock will now be 11 p.m. So
Oh my God.
I remember when our children, it's so funny. When our boys were younger, what we normally do when it's this time of the year, it normally goes back. Then in March, it goes forward. It's so confused. I don't know why they do this, but anyway. So
Is
what we
it the
normally do,
government, mommy? Is it the government that is doing it, or
yes,
because
yes, it's the
ah,
government.
oh
Yes,
my
it
God,
happens twice a year.
the weather is it corresponding with the changing of the
Yes,
time?
yes. Let me tell you the reason why they do it. Now in the UK, by 4 p.m. it's already dark. But during summertime, by 10 p.m., sometimes you still see sunshine. So they're taking the
Oh,
clock back. They're taking the clock back now because 4 p.m. is like very dark. So when they take it back, it means that 4 p.m. is now 3 p.m. So it doesn't get that dark easily. I think
easily.
that's why they do. So they do that twice in a year.
Okay.
So this time of the year, last Saturday in October, they change it 1 hour back. So when our children were younger, we don't change it. We
It's
just
so
leave it as it is.
confusing.
We just
It's
leave it
so
as it is, so
confusing.
they can go to
Sometimes
bed on time.
on time. Oh my
Yes.
God.
And when
Yeah,
it
what
goes forward,
happened?
and when it goes forward in March, what we used to do that time is when it's 6 p.m., I just change the clock to 7 p.m. And I'll be telling them, look at the time now, and they don't know anything. So I said to them, look at the time now, it's 7 p.m. So we'll work with that. By 6, I'm already moving it to 7. So that way, that's ahead. They will still go to bed on time. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
confusing, but we are used to it now. But
No,
some people still
yeah,
forget. Some
yeah,
people still forget.
you forget.
They go to
It's
church.
not, it's,
They go to church an hour late or an hour early sometimes because they
oh my
forget.
God, it's
Because it
confusing.
happens on Sunday morning. It's always
Morning.
on Sunday morning. Yeah.
Oh, because it's not something that is not like natural something. If it's natural something, you can adjust to it and all. But this one
Yes.
is automatic. Excuse, people are doing it. But here, what
Yes.
happened is during the summertime, 7
Mm.
p.m., 7:30 p.m., the day is still bright. But these
Oh.
days, we are in winter these days. Six
Mm.
o'clock, even 5:30, the day is already dark. Everywhere is already
Mm.
dark. And these days, I don't take the kids outside because of cold and all that. The
Yes.
cold is already here. So our evening routine, morning routine, is also gradually changing to adjust to
Mm.
weather. That's the. But for the clock is the same. It's not that we are changing it. It's just that it gets dark early and in the morning, 6 a.m. instead of before. If it's 5:30 a.m., the day is already bright. But winter time,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
6 a.m. The place is still dark, covered with fog because it's cold period. It's covered with
Mm.
fog and all that. That's the only thing. But as for time remains the same. It's
Okay.
only it's only UK people I always hear about their time changing
Yes.
and say,
So
oh,
I
that's
think they do
yeah.
it in America. American people say that they do
Hmm.
it as well, unless it's parts of America. They do America as well.
All Americans are not the same.
They
Maybe
are not
some
the same.
parts,
That's the thing.
maybe
Yeah,
some
yeah.
parts that are different.
Mm. Yeah, but here
Because
in the
there's
UK,
some,
they do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's
And
some
I
parts
don't
of
like
the
it.
US. No,
I don't like
it's
it
not
because I
fair. It's
prefer
not fair.
now we have the same time as Nigeria, which is good. But now it's going to change from Sunday.
Oh, wow. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Mm.
I think there's some part of America that there is no snowfall, there's no
Mm.
cold, it's just normal weather. But
Mm.
why other part is so cold and normal weather and all that? In
Mm.
fact, God is good. God is wonderful. All these things. Is he not a man that just say, okay, let's be doing this, and all the country decides to be changing their clock because it's kind of funny changing your clock. So how
I
do they
know.
operate the
Taking
clock?
him back and forward. Yeah.
Yeah, phone is your personal phone. How will they not change the one in your
Anyway,
phone?
I need to go. I need to go off now. Okay, I need to make that call. It's been nice
Well, you
catching up
just
with
made me laugh
everyone.
this evening. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm
Okay, my
also going
dear.
to round up because I'm feeling
Okay.
sleepy as I'm talking to you now.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
quite
sleep
late
on my
there.
life.
Yes, no
Let me
problem.
don't sleep.
You take
Okay,
care.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay,
Take
my
care.
dear. Bye bye. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so to summarize, guys, I want to quickly summarize that remember that positive discipline aim to build a child and parent-child relationship, and base a mutual respect, understanding, and cooperation. So you know what will work for you. I mentioned like 10 ways of active positive discipline. I mentioned them so you can know the one that will work for you. Okay, like for me, the one that work for me is that natural consequences where I let them make that mess and they will clean it, they will learn from that mess. So that's the one that worked for me. Okay, so thank you so much for once again for watching. You guys, I'm really tired today. I love to continue, and if I have my co-hosts, they were here, the life could have continued, but right now I'm so tired. Thank you guys so much for watching this parenting challenge part two and positive discipline that I just discussed 10 sub points on how to deal with it. I hope you learn one or two. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share me out, super chat us, super thanks us, like, share. That's the way you are going to be supporting the channel. Okay, you can support us by like, sharing, leaving us a positive comment because I post a video. Okay, once again, okay, and you can super chat, you can super thanks as the way of encouraging us. All right, I post videos Tuesdays and Fridays. I want to start Sunday posting too. Okay, so you guys, I posted video today. If you're watching for the first time, please do well to check out our vlogs and subscribe to our channel. And God bless you for your time today. I do not take it for granted. Love you guys and thank you for your love and support always. How many times will I say this? Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your time, for being here 1 hour. It's not easy with me. Okay, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next week, probably. If there is a change, if I won't come live next week, I will do let you guys know through my community. But if I'll come live, I'll also share with you guys through my community. Okay, share, subscribe, like, and share, subscribe, like, and give us thumbs up. And you can also super thank. The dollar sign is there. Okay, that's the way of supporting us. All right, I'll see you next week, same time, same venue with different topics. I hope as your parents or upcoming parents, you have learned from here. All right, God bless you. Have a lovely weekend and God bless you all. Mwah. See you next week. Bye, guys. Bye, Mary Queen. Bye, Anita. Bye, Sister Rosemary. Bye, those who are watching us from the background and those who are going to replay. Bye to you guys.